Good morning and happy Canada Day. We have ourselves a trade between the Montreal Canadiens and the Washington Capitals. Defenseman Joel Edmundson is heading over to the Caps in exchange for a 3rd and a 7th round pick. Now, there may be other details. I'm trying to consume all this in bite-sized information, and as a result, we're making bite-sized videos. Edmundson is a guy who has been in the trade rumor world for years. He was initially acquired by the Montreal Canadiens back for 2020-2021, a season wherein he actually made the gosh darn Stanley Cup Finals. Now, while he was never the biggest point producer for the Montreal Canadiens, the 30-year-old 6'5" left-handed defenseman was just that, a 6'5", 225-pound defenseman that was big, he was immovable, he played defensively, he could play physical. That was Edmundson's role, and for a guy making $3.5 million a year till the end of next season, there was considerable reason for the Canadiens to maybe try to make something work out in terms of a trade. There are some younger guys, there are some other pieces that the Canadiens could try to fit into their decor, and so there was a question as to whether or not Edmundson was really it long-term. As a result, you have yourselves Edmundson getting 13 points in 61 games in 22-23, and then being shipped off to the Capitals for a pretty cheap, I don't want to say cheap, not necessarily cheap, a pretty alright, reasonable amount of draft picks coming in return. This is a player who had some really good playoff pedigree when the Habs went to the finals. It was him, it was Petrie, it was Weber, and it was Sherratt. These guys, they could play physical, they were all big, they played shutdown defensive style hockey pretty well. And when it came to the Canadiens squeaking into the finals, Edmundson was a very big part of that. Not necessarily because of the points, he only had 6 points in 22 games, but because this was a guy that could just play the gosh darn game in his own zone. So for Washington, you're getting yourselves a veteran here, a guy who knows what it takes to win. He's not going to get you too many points, but he's going to do his darndest to make sure the opposite team doesn't do so instead. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your opinions about this trade? Edmundson to the Capitals for a 3rd and a 7th. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.